Hey guys, our SMS is coming across like this. This is a screenshot. It might be hard to see, but it's a screenshot of somebody's phone that has a bunch of HTML. In other words, just a bunch of weird code in the SMSs that are being sent to this phone. So you might be having this issue. And if you are having that issue, that might have led you to this video. Well, if you are, or your lead or your clients are getting SMSs that have this weird type of HTML code, chances are you mistakenly carried the HTML over from an email to an SMS. So what do I mean by that? Right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this now just by dragging this down there. For example, here's a trigger that is supposed to send out an email to my client as well as an SMS to my client, right? So what a lot of people do by mistake is they go to the email, they just copy it and paste it as an SMS as well. And that might work, no problem. But if you had weird, in some cases, people are using like weird HTML breakdowns for their email content, right, for their body. What you might do in some cases, you might be dragging this email to the SMS and bringing over that HTML format, which could yield this, right? The nasty stuff that you don't want obviously to be sent out via an SMS. So the quick fix for this is simply taking the content from the email, opening something like Notepad, pasting it in there, and that's going to drop off the HTML, right? It's just going to keep the basic text format. So you can just copy it back and go back into the SMS and then drop it as the SMS. And that's going to drop off the HTML, and you're not going to get this anymore, right? This goes for the same thing with campaigns, right? So you might have a campaign that has two events, like an email that says whatever, as well as, I'm just going to put in a subject, as well as an SMS, right? And you may have just wanted to bring over the content of this email to the SMS simply by going here, copying this, and dropping it into the SMS. But there are cases where you're going to be, again, bringing over the HTML, and you don't want to do that because you're going to end up with results like this, right? So again, to drop that off, just put it into something like Note or whatever else you're using on your computer, and paste it in there, copy it, and then drop it into the SMS. And that's going to get rid of the HTML. All right, so I hope this was very helpful. Thank you, guys.